Hi, and welcome to this latest immigration law update video. I'm recording this video on the 21st of July, 2023. And good news, the long-awaited announcement in relation to the India Young Professionals Scheme and the ballot has now been announced. So the ballot is going to open very soon. So what I thought I'd do in this video is go through the ballot and the requirements for the ballot. I'm also going to go through the requirements for the visa itself as far as we know them. And I'll give you the links in order that when the ballot opens, you can apply. And if you're successful in the ballot, so you can apply under the visa. So let's just first have a look at the immigration rules, because so far as I can see, the India Young Professionals Scheme is part of the youth mobility scheme. There's no separate immigration rules at the moment, although watch this space and representatives do check back to see if there's any changes. So this is the immigration rules. And as I said, all the links are below the video. Appendix Youth Mobility Scheme. And if you look, as I scroll down, there's country-specific eligibility requirements for the Youth Mobility Scheme. And in YMS 4.2, you have a table, and included in that table is India. So it says in relation to India, the applicant must have been issued with an invitation to apply in accordance with the invitation to apply arrangements set out in Appendix Youth Mobility Scheme eligible nationals. So the invitation to apply is what you get if you're successful in the ballot. So I'll just go to that section of the immigration rules. Immigration rules, Appendix Youth Mobility Scheme, eligible nationals. It's still got the figures for 2022. Hopefully this will be updated very soon in the number of places. But there, the reference to 3,000 places for India is set out. The invitation to apply arrangements is set out to be India. And then here are the requirements in part 3 there for the ballot and the invitation to apply. So let's go back to the main section of the immigration rules. So Indian nationals must have been issued with an invitation to apply. They must have made their application within the period of time specified in that invitation to apply. And as we're going to see in a minute, that's 30 days. So if you're successful in the ballot, you've got 30 days then to apply. You've got to provide the unique application number for that invitation to apply, provide a local police certificate, and hold a qualification at RQF level 6 or above. So those are some country-specific requirements. I'm not going to go through the general eligibility requirements for the Youth Mobility Scheme. What I will do is we'll go through the guidance which sets out the requirements on the India Young Professionals page. But let's now go and have a look at the visa ballot system. So here's the page, India Young Professional Scheme Visa Ballot System. And here are the key dates. The ballot will open at 2:30 p.m. India Standard Time on the 28th of February 2023 and close at 2:30 p.m. India Standard Time on the 2nd of March 2023. So a very small window in which to apply under the ballot. Now, what you want to do, representatives, applicants, is bookmark this page, and I've put the link to this page in the video description because it says the link to enter will be on this page. So it's not there now, but it will appear there at the appropriate time and you'll be able to enter the ballot. You can check whether you're eligible. And to enter the ballot, you need to provide your name, date of birth, passport details, a scan or photo of your passport, your phone number, and an email address. And you'll get the results of the ballot by email within 2 weeks of the ballot closing. Now, it's free to enter the ballot, but only enter it if you plan to apply for the visa, which costs £259. Although, as we're going to see, there are savings requirements and you've got to pay the immigration health surcharge. So just be aware of that. Now, 2,400 visas are available in the February ballot. So the majority of the allocation seems to be in the February ballot. If you're successful, you'll be invited to apply, and you've got 30 days, as we've said, in order to apply online, pay the application fee and the immigration health surcharge. If you're successful in the ballot, but choose not to apply for the visa, I don't know why you wouldn't do that, but if you had second thoughts, you don't need to notify the Home Office. If you're unsuccessful in the ballot, that doesn't stop you applying for future ballots, and they anticipate the future ballot, the next one will be in late July, but you cannot appeal the decision in relation to the ballot. Those decisions are final. And even if you don't enter the February ballot, you can still enter later ballots. So let's have a look at the requirements for the India Young Professional Scheme visa. So this page, again, I'll link below. Obviously, there will be just cross-refer to the immigration rules when it comes time to apply. I'm anticipating it will be those youth mobility rules, but you never know with the Home Office. So you've got to be between 18 and 30, and you can live and work in the UK for up to 2 years. So you've got to be an Indian citizen. Age requirement is set out second bullet point. Eligible qualification, we'll go through that in a minute. And then quite a big savings requirement. So 2,530 in savings requirements. Here's your 4 stages to apply. Ballot first. Secondly, if you're successful, you get your invitation. Thirdly, get your documents together. Fourthly, apply. You've got 30 days to apply after the invitation, and you've got to travel within 6 months of applying for your visa. You should get a decision on this within 3 weeks. So here are the costs: $259 for the application, $940 the immigration health surcharge, and of course, showing your savings of £2,530. If you're not successful, you will get your you won't get your fee back. You will not be refunded your fee. You'll get your health surcharge back, but you won't be refunded your fee. You can stay up to 24 months, and you can come and go during that period. What can or can't you do on that visa? Well, you can study. For certain courses, you'll need certain certificates. You can work, and you can be self-employed. You can't extend your stay. So you can't extend your stay. You can't apply for most benefits. You can't include family members on your application, and you can't work as a professional sports person. So again, the detailed eligibility requirements are set out now, and that indicates that the qualification is bachelor's degree level or above. If you're just about to turn 18, it looks from the second bullet point, you'll be able to apply because you must be 18 on the date you plan to travel to the United Kingdom. So again, there's details of the eligible qualification. So it's UK bachelor's degree level or above. That's RQF level 6, 7 or 8 or equivalent overseas qualifications. Money to support yourself. You must have at least 2,530 in your bank account to show you can support yourself in the UK. You will need to have had the money available for the last 28 days in a row. Day 28 must be within 31 days of applying for this visa. So that's important in terms of when you've got to have that money in your account. So 28 days in a row, and day 28 must be within 31 days of applying for this visa. Now, remember, you've only got 30 days to apply for it from being successful in the ballot. So applicants are going to need to make sure they've already got the savings in place pretty soon to make sure you'll be okay in terms of that savings requirement. Here are the list of documents you've got to need to have. I'm not going to go through those. And again, there's more details on evidence of your qualifications. Now, importantly, in order to apply, the application form is not yet available, but this page will be updated. See where it says this page will be updated when the application form is available. So again, bookmark that ballot page, also bookmark this page so you're able to apply within that 30-day window if you or your client is successful in the ballot scheme and you're able to apply. So good news, the ballot is open. Get ready because it's a short window with the ballot. Make sure you've got all things in place so you can apply within that 30-day window. And I hope this has been helpful to you. Thanks a lot.